two-time undisputed champion Terrence Bud Crawford, the greatest fighter of this era, the greatest fighter in my opinion, right? Now, 5 years, guys. 5 years, bro. 5 years, bro. I've been watching all these guys' channels saying, "Oh, Terrence Crawford looks weight drained. Terrence Crawford is chinny. Terrence Crawford can't stand in a pocket with Earl Spence Jr. Earl Spence Jr. is the stronger guy. Earl Spence Jr. look fit. I'm gonna tell you guys this. Before the fight happened, I knew Earl Spence Jr. lost because of the press conference. Look at Earl Spence Jr.'s face. He looks worried, guys. This isn't the face of a confident person. This is the face of, oh, I'm really about to really do this. Like, Errol Spence Jr. told Terrence Bud Crawford, you better thank me for making this fight happen. He was definitely telling Terrence Bud Crawford, damn, you better thank me for giving this opportunity to whip my ass, bro. That's what he was telling Terrence Bud Crawford. And I give Errol Spence Jr. the utmost credit for going in there and fighting Terrence Bud Crawford. Now let's talk about the fight. From round one, bro, I realized that Errol Spence Jr. was outmatched. From round one. From round one, Terrence Bud Crawford, he controlled distance, right? Errol Spence Jr. was throwing his jab, he was throwing body punches, but Terrence Bud Crawford's composure was unmatched. He looked like he was cruising. And then we got to round two, and he dropped Errol Spence Jr. with a hook. Because Errol Spence Jr. always leaning down and he was bending for. I've been telling y'all, bro. Y'all said that Errol Spence Jr. was defensively responsible. And I'm like, that is not true. Like, where did y'all get that from? Everything that y'all said about Errol Spence Jr. is what Bud did. Like, y'all said that Errol Spence Jr. was the stronger man. Terrence Bud Crawford stood in the pocket with him and roughhoused him. Pushed him off. Kept on pushing him off. Absorbed all of Errol Spence Jr.'s body attack. He made him look like a child in the ring. The third round was the same. Terrence Bud Crawford counter-punching ability was spectacular. The way how he was counter, and y'all got to go watch my videos, bro. Everything that I said came to fruition. Everything that I said, that Terrence Bud Crawford was going to stay in the pocket, counter him. Errol Spence Jr. don't want to sit here and stay in the pocket with Terrence Bud Crawford, bro. He doesn't. Y'all said that he got to do a Victor Postol fight. No, he didn't have to do that because Errol Spence Jr. is not them type of fighters that you got to figure out. Victor Postol was actually a dangerous-ass fighter. When they asked Terrence Bud Crawford before, this his toughest opponent? He said yes. No, this was Terrence Bud Crawford's easiest fight at the welterweight division. Terrence Bud Crawford had a harder time with Jeff Horn than he had with Errol Spence Jr. When I realized the fight was over is when Terrence Bud Crawford kept on using that fast Bruce Lee-like jab. And the great jab that y'all said Errol Spence Jr. have, I didn't see it. The power that y'all said Errol Spence Jr. have, I didn't see it. The work rate that I seen that y'all said Errol Spence Jr. have, I didn't see it. The durability that y'all said that Errol Spence Jr. had, I didn't see any of those things. I just seen Errol Spence Jr. went in there and got his ass whooped. Terrence Bud Crawford controlled distance. He doubled up them jabs. Every time Errol Spence Jr. would try to come on the inside, he felt the jab. The hook. Them hooks. Them uppercuts. Them body shots. Bro, he treated Errol Spence Jr. like he was a child. So my question to y'all is, are y'all going to give this man his credit now? I really want to know. You see Jamel Cholo in the back? He was mad the whole night because he escaped the ass whooping. Because what they did was the same thing that they attempted to do with Errol Spence Jr., right? They threw him to Canelo, just like how they tried to throw Errol Spence Jr. to Canelo, because they try to avoid. But all of the PBC movements, y'all don't realize, was to try to avoid this man, because this man is not signed with them, and he was gonna take all their glory. Now Errol Spence Jr. is 28-1. He's 28-1, guys. He's 28-1. He lost. He lost. All of the shit that y'all was saying that Terrence Crawford ain't never fought nobody, he treated Errol Spence Jr. like his easiest opponent. This was the easiest fight I've ever seen Terrence Crawford in my life. Jamel Cholo was upset the whole fight. The fight should have been got stopped. In like the 7th round, it should have been got stopped. Because it got ugly. He dropped him like 4 times. It got real ugly. But that's because he's a superior boxer. All of the attributes that I said Terence Crawford had, counter-punching ability, speed, combination punches, footwork, it all was on display. And he did it at a high level against somebody that y'all thought that was going to make it a competitive fight. He beat his ass, bro. He whooped his ass. He whooped his ass. All of y'all said that Terence Crawford wasn't going to do it. He was light in the ass. He's on the wrong side of the street. All of this, he whooped his ass. Errol Spence Jr. tried. You saw him. He kept on coming forward. He kept on coming with body shots. I'm like, yo, bro, this is not enough. And when I said that this is how the fight was going to end, y'all thought I was lying. Y'all thought I was lying. You see this clip of Derrick James getting his ass whooped? You seen this clip of Derrick James getting his ass whooped? That's the same way how Errol Spence Jr. got his ass whooped, bro. And I said that shit in my last video that I made. Go back and look. Errol Spence Jr. got dominated because of this stupid-ass style that Derrick James taught them. This style is not made for fighting a boxer. Being flat-footed and coming forward, that's not made for fighting a boxer. That's why Canelo looked like that against Mayweather, and he looked like that against Erislandy Lara. Because this style right here is not made for a puncher boxer. It is not made for that. You're going to get your ass whooped. And that's exactly what happened. Now, I give Errol Spence Jr. his credit for going out there and fighting Terence Crawford because he already knew that he was going to lose. Like, he gave Bud his credit. He dapped him up. He said, you better thank me for making this fight happen. He was basically telling him, you better thank me for giving this opportunity for you to beat me. Because Al Heyman didn't want it to happen. Nobody on my side wanted it to happen because they know that you was the most dangerous man. But I got dignity, so I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna give you the opportunity and I'm gonna give you your flowers. And both guys showed respect. My problem wasn't with Errol Spence Jr. My problem was him leading on his fans. And his fans was the one that made it worse for him. Because if his fans wasn't saying all that shit that Terence Crawford never fought nobody, how does it look for a nigga that never fought nobody beat the shit out you? How does it look now? It don't look good, right? It look real bad. So this man, Terence Crawford, is solidified as a 3 weight division champion, right? 2-time undisputed champion. 3 weight division champion. 135, undisputed at 140, and now he's undisputed at 147. How can y'all not say this man is not the greatest fighter of all time, bro? He never ducked no smoke. He ran to the smoke. They try to blackball him. They try to keep him away from all the so-called top fighters. And it's crazy. It's no excuses. Don't say Errol Spence Jr. didn't look the same. Because y'all the same one that was saying that Bud looked weight drained. That he looked weight drained. He don't look the same. Oh, he looked like he was running a weight draining camp. Oh, he looked dead in the face. His high cheekbones. Y'all was saying all this stuff. Showbiz, you, my man. I know you betting on Terence Crawford because you were so happy. You was telling them to stop the fight because you knew it was going to happen. It's a business, and I've been telling y'all Errol Spence Jr. fans this a long time. All of these guys, Boxing Eagle, Fanon, all these nut-sucking ass niggas, 78 Sports TV, all of these niggas, they all knew that Drew Titan, all of them. They all knew that Terence Crawford was going to beat Errol Spence Jr. ass, bro. But they did it just so they could get views. So they use y'all niggas. And I guarantee you they don't talk about Errol Spence Jr. no more. And I guarantee you y'all disappear. Just like how y'all did with Wilder. But this man whooped that nigga ass like he stole something. He whooped that nigga like how a father will whoop his son ass. He whooped that nigga like how a jockey whoop a horse when he whooped that nigga so bad. So now, we can sing the song for Errol Spence Jr. Payday, you want payday. Payday, you want payday. Payday, payday, payday. This nigga just wanted a payday, bro. That's why he made the fight happen. He wanted a payday. He wanted a payday. But like I said, and I continuously say, I thank Errol Spence Jr. for giving Terrence Crawford the opportunity to show the whole world why he's the greatest fighter. He went in there, he took away Errol Spence Jr.'s jab. His jab was way more deadly, like I told y'all. He was the stronger man, right? He was the more physical man. And Errol Spence Jr. didn't look that much bigger than Terrence Crawford, surprisingly. Fulton didn't look that much bigger than Inoue, surprisingly. Terrence Crawford did the unexpected, bro. He beat Errol Spence Jr. ass so bad, bro, that Errol Spence Jr. had to give him respect, shook his hand, hugged him, humbled himself. He looked very humbled. From the first round, he looked humbled. He looked like he knew he lost. But Errol Spence Jr., he took it, he went on the podium, and he told the whole world that Terrence Crawford was the better man. Derrick James' stupid ass in the face. How does he look now? For all the bashing you've been doing, oh, he never fought nobody. Who did he fight that was better than what he said? Who did he fight that was better than Lomachenko? Who did he fight that was better than Lomachenko? Terrence Crawford got the worst resume as a pound for pound. What are you gonna say now? He beat the shit out of Errol Spence Jr. And he had Jamel Solo looking shook, mad throughout the whole fight. He displayed speed, counter-punching ability, strength. He took Errol Spence Jr. onslaught, and he dominated him, bro. He dominated him, bro. He took away his best weapon, his jab, and his jab was non-existent. Errol Spence Jr. literally didn't win a round. Probably the first round. Probably the first round you could say you give him. But then he got his ass whooped. Nobody expected this. So if Terrence Crawford is not in y'all top 5 and he's not number 1, the best fighter of all time, y'all still doing hating. And it's no reason to talk to y'all Errol Spence Jr. fans no more. Y'all can all disappear. I know y'all lost mad money. Emmanuel Stionis talking about he bet his house on Errol Spence Jr. Dumb face nigga, cause he wanna impress Al Heyman. All the niggas that was saying that Terrence Crawford was gonna lose, eat y'all words. He made y'all eat y'all words, and he didn't do it in a way where he struggled. He made his shit look so easy. This was Terrence Crawford's easiest fight. And nobody's not gonna talk about that. This was Terrence Crawford's easiest fight. Keep Jerron Boots Ennis away from that nigga. Keep that nigga away from Terrence Crawford. Keep him away from Terrence Crawford. Because he's never seen strength, counter-punching ability, combination punches as this nigga. He's just like Errol Spence Jr. They face the niggas that is tailor-made for them. But once they fight somebody else that was different, that got everything in their toolbox, it's over. And that's what I told y'all. This is the reason why he didn't fight Keith Thurman. Because this Errol Spence Jr. was not going to be Keith Thurman. He was not going to be Keith Thurman, bro. That nigga was not going to be Keith Thurman. That nigga right there, he's flat-footed. You could have seen his punch coming from a mile. He tried. You feel me? He hit Terrence Crawford. And this is what I'm saying. He hit Terrence Crawford with a lot of good shots. Not a lot, but a couple good shots. And Terrence Crawford ate that shit. And y'all said that he was chinny. All the shit that y'all said about Terrence Crawford backfired, bro. Y'all said it was going to be a one-sided ass whooping. It was going to be a crawfish bowl. And it was a fish fry. And Terrence Crawford gave Errol Spence Jr. the beating of his lifetime. And I felt bad for him. But all the Terrence Crawford fans, we still on a journey with Terrence Crawford for him to become 3-time undisputed champion. Right? We still on this journey. But y'all see what happened. He totally outclassed Errol Spence Jr. from round 1 to 9 and knocked him out. Gave him a worse beating that he gave Sean Porter, Jeff Horn, Jose Benavidez, Amir Khan, Mean Machine, David Avanesian. All of them was a harder fight for Terrence Crawford. He made the best fight of his life The most important fight of his life look easy. And I've never seen nobody done that before. I seen Mayweather fought Manny Pacquiao and had a hard time running around pushing and shit. Pushing Manny Pacquiao and running, pot shotting. And I seen Terrence Crawford stood in the pocket with Errol Spence Jr., something that y'all said that he couldn't do, countering him, pushed him around, landed combinations, and bullied the bully, bro. And he did it so calm, held his composure. After the win, he'd even throw shade at Errol Spence Jr., gave him respect, gave him his belt for him to hold. Like, this man is a class act. And it shows that he don't have to be disrespectful. He don't got to be outspoken. He don't got to be none of that to prove that he's the greatest fighter in the world. And this is why Al Heyman and Errol Spence Jr. and these niggas was running from him. This is why, guys. But you know I got more video coming up. But like I said, keep Jerron Boots Ennis away from Terrence Bud Crawford. Keep him away. The greatest fighter of this generation, the greatest fighter of all time to me, Terrence Bud Crawford, went in there and proved all the aerosexuals that was saying all this shit. Just know that I'm commenting. I'm commenting. The nigga wife is fat. He ain't never fought nobody. He's chinny. He fought Green Machine. He fought tomato cans. All of y'all niggas ate y'all words and now y'all niggas disappeared. Y'all all disappeared. Congrats to Errol Spence Jr. Fuck the LDBC. Fuck Boxing Ego. Fuck Champside. Fuck the real Marlo. Fuck Ego. Fuck 78 Sports TV. Fuck every single one of y'all niggas. AM Sports, the Angry Podcast. You little nerd weird ass niggas that build up y'all channel of nut sucking Errol Spence Jr. All of y'all niggas should delete y'all channel. It's over for y'all niggas. Next is Javante Tank Davis. I told y'all niggas this. Everything that I say is coming to fruition. Everything I said it's gonna be Errol Spence Jr. and then I said it's gonna be Javante Tank Davis. Javante Tank Davis is next, bro. Once you put one of these PBC fighters in there with a guy that can box and a guy that's really good, they meet their faith, bro. They meet their faith. I told the whole world Errol Spence Jr. destiny was to survive this car accident. Terrence Crawford destiny was to beat the shit out of Errol Spence Jr. And that's all she wrote. Terrence Bud Crawford's mother came on her dancing shoes, right? On her birthday, this man dominated Errol Spence Jr., gave her a birthday gift. $20 million. Negotiated great, right? Who looked like the A-side out there? Who came last? Who had the greatest rapper, in my opinion, Eminem, walking him out? Terrence Bud Crawford, bro. Terrence Bud Crawford. My favorite rapper walked out my favorite boxer. I never imagined that night to be so perfect, bro. That was the perfect night for 5 years, bro. For 5 years. And I can keep on going. But y'all see what I got for y'all, bro. The best man win. Errol Spence Jr. didn't make no excuses. Derrick James was there looking stupid. Ellie Setback was there looking stupid. And he showed that the reason why he's the greatest fighter of all time. He got speed, counter-punching ability, IQ. All the shit that Derrick James tried to downplay in athleticism, that's all he needed to beat the basic Errol Spence Jr. We told y'all the jab wasn't going to work. The body shots wasn't going to work. It wasn't going to be enough. The only person that would give Terrence Bud Crawford a slightly of a problem will be Jerron Boots Ennis because they share the same attribute. But what makes Terrence Bud Crawford different is his mindset and his experience and his dog. Keep Jerron Boots Ennis away from Terrence Bud Crawford. All y'all predictions was wrong. Y'all said he wasn't going to knock him out. Y'all was wrong. This was a one-sided ass whooping. Derrick James said Errol Spence Jr. was more fundamental and technical. He was technically getting his ass whooped in the ring. All y'all said it was a 50-50 fight. I've been telling y'all it was not a 50-50 fight. It's a bad style matchup. Style make fights. And Terrence Bud Crawford's style was superior. Derrick James is a horrible trainer. Y'all talking about he's a good trainer? He's a horrible trainer. There's a reason why Tony Harrison beat Jermell Charlo. Because once you're a boxer and you have IQ and you have athleticism, Derrick James' style is horrible. It's horrible. So now this nigga of becoming two undisputed, training two fighters that was undisputed, it never came to fruition. That's because Terrence Bud Crawford always been the glitch in the matrix. They ran and gave Jermell Charlo that Canelo fight because of Terrence Bull Crawford. Because they knew he was going to walk through Errol Spence Jr. And then he was going to activate his mandatory claw against Jermell Charlo. And they didn't want that to happen. They didn't want this man to go out and wipe out everybody on the PBC side. Because now they're going to know why they did so much in-house fights. They did in-house fights because they was afraid for their fighter to go up against a next fighter that was not in their camp, to take away the belt and take away the glory and take away all the hype that they had. He did it to Sean Porter. And now he did it to Errol Spence Jr. And he did it so easy. So easy and cheesy and peasy. Come on, bro. Terrence Crawford, the greatest fighter of this generation. The greatest fighter of all time. You feel me? Prove all the doubters wrong. Came out there, dominated Errol Spence Jr. from round 1 to 9. Y'all got to give him his credit. All the Errol Spence Jr. fans, y'all could disappear. Disappear now. Bye-bye. It's over. The saga's done. It came to an end. Now we're going to, all the Terrence Bull Crawford fans, we're going to continue on this journey with you, brother, because you're great and you're the greatest fighter of all time. That's all I got for this video. Make sure y'all share this video. Enjoy this content. It was a fish fry.